Okay, so here I've got an oil press that we sell on epsalinene.com. To open up the box. The oil press is going to help us make Ojove. Ojove effortlessly in the house. If you are a keen gardener and you've got sunflower heads, sunflower seeds, this is what you want to also acquire to help you to express your oil. It does both hot and cold oil pressing. Yeah, so that if we wanted to make it the way we do with Ojove, it's hot pressing so that it gets that roasty, heated, tasty bit that you like. Okay, it comes with it's got operation manuals. It's got a cable. The cable will depend on the part of the world you are. It will be supplied according to the type you use. Yeah, this is the one we use where I am. So this is supplied with that one. So yeah, let's get it out. Let's see how it looks like. It's also for the kitchen table because it's not don't smash it trying to get it out. It's not at all cumbersome or heavy. Have to just try and pull it out of the box. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is it. You see? This is it. All stainless steel. I think this will need some assembly, perhaps. Let me just look at the instructions. Okay. The box it came in. We just discard this for now. So we are going to be pressing our Ojove here, and any oil that we may have, any oil seeds that we have, we can just use this machine. Yeah. I don't think we are strangers to this anymore in Namibia these days. But hey, it doesn't hurt to have a bit more competition. Yeah, that will drive prices down, all to the benefit of the customer. So yeah, so this is the oil press. You want to have this little gem in your kitchen. You want to be making your own oil, your own Ojove in a very hygienic manner in your own kitchen. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to have a read first to see how it works. Then I'll come back for the pressing. So these are nozzles that come with it. They need to be fitted here. And this is a little filter. Once you've pressed your oil, you can use that little filter to take away the debris. And this is the hooper. You've got different sizes. You can have a bigger one than that, a bigger machine, bigger one than that if you want. But for most household oil pressing needs, this is more than enough to put your Ojove there. Yeah, put your Ojove there. Your mahuku for Ojove making, oil press. Yeah. And this bowl is just to help catch the oil. And this bowl goes up here. We have to close it. It goes up here. This is where you put your oil in your oil seeds there. Let me try and see if I can assemble it. Okay. And now, because there isn't very much to do, yeah, this nozzle is just to be placed here. Yeah, you see, this is going to catch. It is the other way around. This works, whichever way it goes on. I think it's that other way, just to help catch the debris from the oil press. Yeah, here, whereas our oil will be dripping from here, because our oil will be crushed in this little part of the machine. I don't know if you can see very well. You just try and turn the machine around, yeah, without making it fall down. So this is the little mechanism is going to be pressed in here, because this little rod is going to be turning in there and moving at the same time and pushing the oil, the seeds there, so they'll be squeezed there, and the oil will be coming from under there. Yeah, actually the oil will be coming from under here. You see this little this holes there. That's where, when the rod is passing, it will be taking along the seeds that will be pressed in there, because this is solid steel, and it's yeah, so to use electric power to press the oil through. So I think I always like to rinse my equipment, so I'll do that, then I'll come back and show you how it works. Okay, the oil press is now ready. It's assembled. The hoop, I just put it on like that, and on this hole that is provided. They provide also, the machine comes with this little seal here to just take away the solid matter from the oil that is coming from the press, and they have also provided this one, this little thing to catch the oil, and then the residue from the pressing comes out here. Don't want it all in my kitchen, so I'll put a little bowl there. But I'm going to swap this silver one. I'll swap it for this transparent cup, because I want you to see the oil as it comes out. Yeah, then I'll put the sieve there, and I'll position it at the underneath the oil press. Okay, now the instruction manual here is only 2 pages. It's only 2 pages. It shows you how the machine is done, how it works, and then it gives you the instructions about how to use. Yeah, very straightforward and simple. So all you have to do, you have to plug the machine in. I wonder if you can see. You have to plug the machine in at the back here. You put it here in the socket, plug in into your power socket. Yeah, put it on my power socket over here. Okay, and then you should hear a humming, a gentle humming sound from the oil press. It's now what you need to do is because the power is on but the machine is not on. It's there. Let me turn it that way so that I can explain it a bit better to you. Okay, so the machine, the power is on. Now you have to heat it. You have to heat the element that is where the oil is going to be extracted from. You have to heat it for about 6 to 8 minutes before you start putting in the oil seed here, because it's what we call hot press. You want your nuts from where you are going to take the oil, you want them to be a bit roasted. Yeah, so that the machine will do that automatically. So you just press here where it says heat to heat the element. This is the element. It's the cooker is on now. You can actually remove it to heat this element. That is where the oil is going to be produced in there. Okay, let's put that back. just put it back. We're heating the element for at least 6 minutes to 8 minutes, it says. But I've already done that because I've just been pressing some almond oil, so it's still quite warm. Now this is very hot. Beware, don't touch like I'm doing because it's quite hot. The machine also comes with a little brush to help with the cleaning, yeah, and also a little glove. It might come in, it might not be included, but often it is, included in the machine, so that you can just use any kitchen gloves. This is, to avoid burning yourself, yeah, on that. So, because I've already done the heating, okay, so I'm going to turn it this way then. I've already done the heating of the element. It's already hot, so it's now time to step number 2 is to put in your oil seed. Yeah. Esne haiti. Esne haiti. Tunapone shinali elilo kuhengo jobe. Yeah. Ndeli tulane kumwe kaima tu kahengo jobe ne. Oho tula kongo kolusheno tulango kolusheno. Nawa ove oto ya pasho oto press apa tapati hiti opo unjeneke oshitendashi eshishiriomu omotamudi omadi shasho madi otohalango omahuku akangwe kashona opongo akale enongyo ngashitushi, yeah, ngashitushi. So atutula mwana mapshundi sheshe atuhenge ojove yetu, yeah, it's the same thing. Tapu psale kama huko tapu psale kwa ikomo, yeah. So taka na homa nyonye enonjo shane nge minute dili shirikoko hiti toshi kwameke manga ho minute dili hamano ilo hetatu ubo to presa pasho batu nakuturamo mango mahuku nanga waturamo ukuku ngondi na bonumba tinangwa amwebali mataituramo ikawa paime shashini ya kuhenga po jobe kwanga shemanga, yeah, ituramo ngo gaha ituramo yeah, ituramo ngo numba manga uhuku, yeah. Ituramo no mahuku to pressa na apa tapati press to pressa apa tapati press opo utameke shina okay wala ya ni jimba to ngaha karaka tapate le kuipeta ika jama moho, yeah. Aso bai muna nalo majama okota shijiko ni nanga okay pressa kama jama wete ojove wete stari heko ojove wete ojove ya wete stari heko ojove nendele rono kuli no kutura mo sheke ta pinine momu otowetan ta pinine momu otowetan ta heko ojove oi andi ko hande tereko andi tenga andi wete ya dipeta ta jiko nenga ha kita tai jiko nenga ha tai heko ojove nenga ojove male okay, yeah. Now kalau kulino kukama datolamu kalenga ko ojove na nanti ametoka video hapa kama kalenga tapanawa ene lazima kondela ya kama kalenga tapanawa ita tanaona ngekala ya nga wote ko eshi ojove tai bokaha. So oba huku time ngaha time ngo jobe ni pesa no tai jiko ngahenya ngote ni pesa ai to kanje keke huwa to no kuno ya ni shule ko kale ko to nawa kale ke shino ko to no ko shino nawa ya este con esta logo ya shatampu Yeah. Otoduru ne kuhenga keshe shimwe, esitoduru kuhenga, toduru kuhenga, and then buduku kwa, to kalangu no majo buduku kwa, yeah, toduru kutaraki kwa, keshe joge, kutajino nawa, yeah. So you can use any oil seeds to press, and you get instant oil for cooking. This is marula oil that we like. It's a delicacy for us in the north of Namibia, and it's so made by intensive, the traditional way. So this way, when we do it this way, it is easier, and it saves on a lot of hard work indeed. And look at this machine. It's nothing at all. It's just a small little thing. And look at how it's saving us in all that hard work. Because to do it the traditional way, really is very hard. It's really hard work. Yeah. So you see how it's doing the job. Yeah, that's it. So it will continue. Make sure you put it in properly in the hooker so that it goes down. Yeah, the one that's on the side. Yeah, so that it goes down in there and it continues. Automatic. In no time at all, you can, you have your oil. Over in the there, agaterekera hukwana kuli, ziga moto ningo jove hapa. Wale hukwa ili koshi jove here. You see how easy it is. Situne, don't touch here. It's hot. Yeah. You see too? Yeah. Look at the jove. What do you trouble? Actually, keshe shimo. Yeah. Sunflower oil seeds I'm going to be pressing, so I can be cooking, doing my own cooking, using my own oil that I would have produced from this wonderful, miraculous machine that is saving us so much in labor, in our homesteads, in our homes, in cities. Yeah, so this is the kind of appliance we want to include in our homes. Yeah, so I think it's finished now. So I'm finished. So once you're finished, so it's not really bringing any more oil. So once you're finished, you stop the press. You stop the press. Yeah, I didn't show you. Ready? You stop in the middle here where it says press. You stop there, and then you have to reverse it a bit, just for a few seconds. Yeah, you have to reverse it for a few seconds, just so that, and then you stop that. Yeah, just so that it unblocks the machine. Because there will be still some debris there. You can also disassemble it to wash it later. Follow the instructions. They are quite clear cut. And you see, yeah, here we are. Here we are. We've got our Ojove. Got our Ojove. Just needs to settle. Yeah, and it just smells delicious. Just smells delicious. I think, yeah, it's got a high water content, but it's Ojove. It will settle with time. The water will settle to the bottom, the water from the seeds, and then it will separate properly. Yeah, so you see, that is done. That is a little, very useful machine to have in the house. Very useful indeed. Yeah. Yeah. So once the cooking is done, I mean the oil pressing is done, you just remove the heat, you stop it, and you just then take off the power. Then that's it. Then you have to disassemble it and wash your appliance. You wash it and then you follow instructions. I think you have to let it rest for some hours before you can use it again. You want to use it again for something else. Yeah, so this is it. We've got our oil press. To a kitchen one, very, very convenient. So we can be making our own cooking oil at home. Yeah, most of us who have gardens, if you've got some sunflower seeds in it, yeah, just pop them in here, and in no time you've got oil to put on your salads, to fry, to cook with. Yeah. So it's really very easy to use, and it's really very light to handle. Look at how I'm handling it with ease. I'm going to be washing it in a minute. Yeah. And the residue, you know, from the pressed oil, this residue, it crumples, but you can just I'm going to throw this away. But you can just give it to your animals, feed your animals, your chickens, they will love it. And it's very high in proteins, for vegetable proteins for them, and vitamins as well, so they can eat this. Yeah, that is leftover. Yeah, okay. So buy this little gem, have it in your kitchen. Yeah, it's easy to store with our other machines that you find on our website, which is www.epsalinene.com. epsalinene.com. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now we are ready to try pressing sunflower in our machine. We've already used it to press marula nuts for our traditional oil, Ojove, but now we are going to use it to try and get some sunflower oil. So we put the sunflower seeds in, the sunflower seeds. If you have a garden and you've got sunflower seeds on, you can just be making your own oil at home in this little machine, kitchen machine. Look at how compact it is. It's not very big at all. That's all. It's very compact. And it's used, and you can use it. Let me see. You can use it so easily in the home. Yeah. So we are now going to start pressing our sunflower oil. So you press there, and the motor should come in on. Yeah. So I should now be pressing, and then just wait until it's done. So this sunflower is almost filled it, not quite. The seeds are going to go down there and produce an oil for us. This is hot press oil, so it roasts the nuts a bit, so that gives a good flavor. So I like it. I like to put on the heating. If you don't want to put on the heating, just don't press on the heat, and then you just run the motor. It will give you cold pressed oil with no roasted nutty flavor to it. But I like it nutty flavored, so I'm doing it this way. That's my sunflower oil that I'm getting from my little homemade, not homemade, my little machine in the house, my appliance. And it's really very convenient. It may smoke a bit because it's heating up, but don't worry about that. That is the residues, the shaft. The oil has already been prepared in there. Yeah. So that just comes out like that. And the oil is dripping nicely. Oil is coming out nicely. And if you can see over there, that's the residue. The nozzle is full enough that you can just put it back again. It's movable because you need to be cleaning the machine. So yeah, but that is no problem. It's still working. Yeah, it still works. The nozzle just directs the residue. That's all that's coming out. Yeah, it's still working just fine, and it's doing the pressing as we want. Yeah, and if you can see, there we go. Let's to see the machine. Yeah. Okay, so that's the sunflowers going down nicely, the seeds, and the oil is filling up in that jar. And we've got the little sieve that came with the machine to remove the bad residue that fall through there. It doesn't need more oil. Yeah. We need a finer sieve for it to be a bit clearer than that if you want it to be clearer. But I think for household cooking, even with a bit of residue, that should be no problem. That should be no problem. It's working just beautifully. Yeah. And if you have animals, you just give them the residue. The residue that's coming from the machine there. Yeah. After the pressing. And that will be constitute a nutritious feeds for your livestock in your homestead. Okay. There we go. Pressing well. Yeah. So for cooking means this is all you need to do. Doesn't take very long, 15 minutes or so, and you've got enough oil to cook with. Yeah. From your whatever seeds, oil seeds you are using. Yeah. Next time I'll be doing some peanuts to see how it comes out. Buy some peanuts. I'll be trying it. Yeah. Almond oil. I pressed some earlier, and it's actually really very nice. It gives a rich, very nice flavor, nutty flavor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So buy this little gel before I take the video off. Buy it. It's a must-have for every household. Yeah. Buy it from epsalinene.com. Epsalinene, that's my makeshift epsalinene.com. Buy it from there. That's our website. We sell all across Namibia. We will deliver. We use reputable delivery companies. We order on our website and we deliver anywhere you are. We also deliver in the rest of Africa, in many of the African countries, in most African countries, not all but in most. Yeah. Okay. So this is my sunflower oil that I just pressed. I cold pressed that one the other day. That's the oil. It's now settled, so it's ready for cooking in the house. So you can use this to cook. The sediments you can see which went through the sieve have now settled, and you see the oil is now clearer. So that is sunflower. That's the sunflower oil. Yeah, so this is my ojove that I did the other day. It's now settled. And it's looking more like the ojove that we know. Yeah. And also the sunflower oil after I've done is here. Yeah, it's yellow now because it's settled. All the residues have settled to the bottom, but I won't skim it. I'll just leave it like that, so we can cook this one instead. Excellent. Yeah, is this fantastic. This is the little almond oil that I tested first. Yeah. And here, what is here? What's here? No. This is just where I got the other oil from. Only a little left there. Well, I'm cooking chicken. My son is home. I'm cooking chicken. And that oil, that ojove, I don't want it to waste, so I'm closing it to keep it closed it. I don't want it to jump around, so I'm cooking chicken. I'm frying it lightly to start with, and then I'll take it out and put onions in and tomatoes and cook the sauce. But I'm frying the chicken first, but I don't want the oil to waste, so I'm keeping the close lid on. Yeah, because it wasn't all that very much. But it's ojove oil that I'm cooking. I'm not doing it the traditional way where you cook first and then you just add it. No, I'm cooking as normal, but with ojove oil in there, cooking my chicken. From those little it's enough for me to cook 1 meal of ojove, and it smells so good already the traditional way. So I'm doing the osifima, and I will cook. I didn't do enough mahango the last time. So I'll mix the mahango with the wheat, which I did the last time to cook the steamer with. Yeah. I'm just cooking quickly before I go to work, but my son is here, so he will appreciate the food as well. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, it's cooking very well. It stopped jumping out. So that's the oil, the ojove, cooking in the ojove, not very much. That's enough for the 1 meal, the one that we did. I've still got a little bit left in the little bottle of the ojove that I did. That one I will pour it on the food as I'm eating. Yeah. So that is my chicken cooking in ojove. And then you can see I close it again. You don't want it to waste, so I'll keep the lid on, and it will simmer a little bit in the oil. That should be okay. I'll just leave a little for me to eat, to pour on. Oh, top of my chicken. Oh, the lid wasn't on properly. Oh, I've wasted it now. Still a little bit left. Oh, and that's bad. I've wasted it now. Just throw it a bit there. Yeah. Okay, so this was the ofila that I did, that I got. This is the mahango that I got from half the packet. You see the other half is still there. That's the mahango. So I'll mix this mahango and the wheat that I got from half the packet of the half packet I used. So this two is more than enough for today's osifima. So that's what I'll cook. Yeah. I'm going to take this off with a little spoon. Yeah. Now see it. So I'm eating chicken in ojove. Ojove. Yeah. And I'm cooking chicken in ojove. This is what I'm doing. Cooking my chicken in ojove oil. All you have to do is buy yourself from a hoku, from from the open market. Buy the mahuku if you don't have mahuku, because the process of making mahuku is very tedious still. I'm trying to find machines that are going to crack the nuts. I've already got that are going to little machines to crack the nuts. I've got little electric ones as well that are going to crack the nuts. They will feature on the website shortly. But I also want a process to extract the mahuku itself, the mahuku themselves from the the nuts themselves from the shell, because that one is also very time consuming to do in our traditional ways. Okutongona esto onto tongona ngahenya ilo tongona kutoa wale mahuku. It's too tedious, too life consuming. So I'm looking into that. If I have to have go out maybe to manufacturers and see what they can do for us, I will. But we need equipment like that in Africa, just to help take away the drudgery of our everyday life. Yeah, so that women in the villages, they don't sit for hours trying to get the mahuku out, the nuts out of the shell, to do the ojove. So it's such a delicious marula oil, such a delicious oil, yeah, and that we have plenty of in Southern Africa. We've got so many trees, and we need to be using these resources in a more commercial way. We can commercialize it, and women can make it, up to an acceptable standard for selling in shops. Because believe me, you will eat this oil, you will buy it. You won't see anybody buying sunflower oil anymore in the supermarket. This one is readily available and packaged in a hygienic way in shops. Mark my words. So I'm coming to cook my ofifima now using this ofila. It's a mixture of mahangu and wheat. The ones I did the other day, mahangu and wheat. Because my water is now boiling, so I'll make the ofifima with that. Yeah, that sunflower oil I did the other day, we finished it. It's only a little bit left. That's what we've been eating all these days. So yeah, I think this ojove actually cooked. It's not even burning. It cooked the chicken quite well. So I'll remove it now and put onions in, and I'll bring the chicken back a bit later. So I need both my hands to cook, so I'm going to have to put down this video. So now, just so that it's not too long. So that is done. Look, my oil is still quite clear. That's ojove oil. After I've cooked in the chicken, I've browned it a bit, so already done well, somewhat. And it's time for it to come out really, so that I can put the onions in. Otherwise you get a bitter taste to the food if the chicken is fried for too long. The oil gets a bit bitter. So yeah, so this is ojove, and I'm looking forward to enjoying it this Saturday. This is the 10th of June, for the morning. So yeah, my water is boiling, so I'm coming to do the ofifima. Katete ko wheat undatolamo ufila wa wheat unyanda pile no kashina kange kenya ko mumbo kenya kwenda hadi mulikile ufila wa wheat ufila unyao ni mbeboloto ndeshinde uningane noka depoya noka shina kenya haiduru ku teleko shfima shashi inau tauduru ku teleko shfima nandu ningauli too smooth. Yeah, no fila mbeboloto shashi ndan kulege kashona shanduli keshina hailungwa hainingali no mahangu. Yeah, hai mixane pintura mumwe kaufila ko katete takai mandele ko shima kaufila ko mahangu no wheat kale ne kaufila ko mahangu no wheat nanga ha ndo katete. Really pejiko taifuluka. Hiyo ndio shina shangi. Tuonne omia maapuolta. Ai. Yeah. Toka tetena kai katuramo. Shaiteleke. Okukwa. No Ojove. Ai kango kwa no majo Ojove. Kashike hoku hoteleke no madishito. Shoika ilongo kwa majo Ojove ngao. Kashi aidro kuhenga. Tukalandi no maje mahapo. Shanda hala shike ndino mahuku. Onu. Yeah. Oma huku ne. Shashoto no ilonga na tango kwa ninga. Teke kwa matala. Tukalando mahuku oi. Shao. Wahala na kuteleko Ojove. Goto tengo shop. Makashida kwa imu. Yeah, fimanesha yangu. Fimashi ayandininge. No tatolamo ufila wo witi. Ndani nganda kwa yako kashina kenya ndako yele shkwende maulikila. Okashini Kenya komu kichini Kenya kwa handi maulikile Kenya onu totu kuilandela ko website yange epsalinene.com www.epsalinene.com to odalingaike saike tofutu no credit card ayoya within a week or two kapatekete ko katiri wanale ko kashina kwe ilo kesheke eshiwa mandestela tuete wakumbo ya kuchino wanali onu topushu oko utwe ilia ilo ya ilongo unujuku kulande filashi ununzilo nestala ikawetamo eti mahangwa na kunepaina pele ngoma sai oto otuiningileke ahichu fila wo nda mixer o witi nyanda ningile de no mahangu ne kateka shona Ojove ndakanga upa ukoi aitele ndio nditremo nyanga kondite ko ngoka ngashina manga sonde ntere ranji kilonga ngakashina manga shufila ashane ko itafuruka yeah maikani ngana ngani makavali tukavyo joita kufa manga yeah wete ne ndia ndo drama nyanga kutoka wete esufila wange uli healthy owiti nya brown no kuli tatupeta venye vani hodi venye hakala ko it's not polished, it's brown. That's this full of nutrients. Yeah, full of nutrients. This is matange, so wheat and omahangu full of nutrients. Vitamin also healthy organic food. That should be the way forward for us. Yeah. So what's the time in there? That's Ojove oil, just marula oil. We have in Southern Africa. I'm going to put my onions in it. To put the sauce, onions. That's why the chicken was. I fried the chicken a bit to brown it. Now I'm putting the onions in the marula oil that I did myself in my kitchen using the oil press that I showed you the other day. Yeah, in the same oil we now put the onions so I can cook chicken stew and eat it with our traditional pap but made with a twist. Look at how good it looks. Yeah, it's whole meal wheat or whatever they call it, and the mahangu. It's ready for me to thicken it. This is what we eat in the south of Africa, Southern Africa. So I'm going to thicken it now. Just a bit of That is mahangu. This is mahangu flour I'm putting to thicken it. Yeah, thicken it in mahangu flour. That's how we do it. Meanwhile, my onions are cooking. I can put tomatoes in a minute to make simple chicken stew. Cup, steamer, very, very nutritious. That's what we want, organic, no chemicals in the growing of this grain, no chemicals used. That's what we want. Healthy food that's not going to give us cancers, yeah? Onions is fallen. You can put there. Oops. Marula oil doesn't burn too easily. Just a nice golden hue. The oil there. Yeah. Now it's cooking my onions. Once the onion is soft, I'll start putting in tomatoes. Like I said before, I'm a busy woman. I don't have time to go to markets often, so I freeze my vegetables. Tomatoes frozen, very hard. It will defrost in a matter of minutes. I'll use two for my sauce. Yeah, and then I've got also some capsicum. Get them out in the deep freezer. Big ones, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put the video down a bit so I can do the cooking. Here's my stuff to burn. Yeah, come back. So, yeah, so that's the sauce. The stew I'm preparing. I put tomatoes. The yellow thing is the capsicum and the chilies, fresh, all frozen veggies that I put in. I buy fresh and then I freeze because I don't have time to be going to the market too often. Yeah, and it works just fine. I don't want to put any spices apart from the chilies, of course, and salt on the chicken because I want to test that taste of our traditional marula oil. So this is simmering away nicely in marula oil. Yeah. So after a while, I'll put the chicken in. So I've fried the chicken just a little bit prior, just to brown it a bit. That is browned very much. Just a little bit, yeah, to give it that taste, a nice taste. So now there's my oshifima, my pap, coming along very nicely indeed. So this is done. I'm going to be taking it off the fire and it will be ready for eating soon. This is what we eat in Southern Africa, and also I think in East Africa they do as well. And there is banku in Ghana, though I think that's a mixture of maize meal and cassava. And in all Southern Africa, it's mostly it's maize meal that cooks this kind of pap. That's what we eat our sauces with. But in Namibia, where it's grassland savanna, broad plain where we live, where my tribe comes from, where the most of the population is in the northern part of the country, it is millet. It's millet that we eat. Yeah. Nowadays in the shops you can find maize, and then you can cook maize meal as well. But for us in Namibia, traditionally and still, what we grow the most, millet. Yeah. Now this millet, I've mixed it a bit, like I've told you, with wheat flour, and all these flours I ground myself. Yeah, I ground myself. I ground the millet from the from the seeds, the millet, the grain itself, and also I ground myself the grain from the wheat, and this is wholemeal, healthy pot of things. Yeah, excellent. All organic. And that is the way forward. No chemicals or GMO grown food for me. Yeah. In a minute, to simmer a little bit more, I'll be putting my chicken in. Now I'm just going to remove my top because it's done. I'll put it in a cool place, ready for food, ready for the sauce. So I need to be getting along. I'll be working. I'm going to work. I have to sleep a little bit before going to work. Okay. So I'm just going to let it sweat just a little bit more, and then I'm going to remove it because it's almost ready. Yeah. Can't wait to test that traditional test of marula oil. Normally we cook the chicken and then we just pour it on top. But for me, I wanted the whole experience, the whole thing. So I fried, and the cooking and everything is with the oil. Yeah, marula oil that I pressed using the oil press that you can find in my previous videos on my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's a YouTube channel. Thank you. Okay, so the oshifima is done. This is how we do it. We then scoop it into plates. Yeah, this is what we do it. Oh, that's a lot. That will be for my son and for myself. I'll just eat this one. That's enough for me. Chicken. My son is growing and he goes to the gym and lifts weights, so I think that should be sufficient for him, and for me is that one. So this is how we eat it. Just let it cool down a bit. You eat that with sauce. Yeah. Okay. So this is my chicken stew. It's done. Yeah. I'm going to be delving in. Yes, done. So no spices, just chili. Don't want the taste of the marula oil to be. You see, I still have a bit of it. The taste of the marula oil to be disguised by spices. Yeah, it's a delicacy for us in Southern Africa. So yeah, so that's how we do it. Thank you. Bon appetit. And buy your oil press and your grain grinder from our website www.epsalinene.com. We deliver in all sub-Saharan Africa and especially in Namibia. Yeah, if you are in Zimbabwe, if you are in South Africa, if you are in Zambia, you are in Ghana, you are in Nigeria, Kenya, we will deliver. Okay, thank you. This is extra leftover pap that I'm going to keep in the fridge to eat the next day, because we don't always eat everything up. We keep some for the next day. So that's what I'm going to do. Leave some food for next day. And traditionally we put a little bit of marula oil on top of the chicken itself. So I have a bit left. I spilled some. I have a bit left. I'll be putting that on my chicken as I eat. Yeah. So this is mine and my son's pap already prepared, and wholemeal wheat and mahango flour. Okay. Yeah. And before I forget, just as I was cooking, my oil press came. This is a manual one, because a customer asked it's a manual one. A customer asked for some. Yeah. So my meal is ready. Prepared it. I'm going to eat now. Yeah. So chicken cooked in Ojove. That's Ojove. I also have a little bit on the side that I normally will add, but I don't think I'll be needing to add, so I'll probably just take this off, because normally you just add in your food after you've already cooked it. But I've cooked the Ojove in all that oil. It's the Ojove, the one that I pressed on that oil press. And of course, this is the oshifima, the pap that I made from wheat, and mahangu, which is millet flour, that I also made myself in that grain grinder. Oshinishinya kwala ndimo ulikile oshosha twa iliai amangu anda telekifanga ha ndeno wheat nyanda telekifanga ha. Yeah, so nokuhwange nditeleka nokulidi kwa Ojove ndi hainga noka shina kela kwala ndimo ulikile ke. Yeah, landerenyu shina veni so that life is easy. You see how I'm having these things. I'm even abroad, and I'm even able to get these things and eat for myself and prepare them for myself, and that's just because it's so easy with the new appliances one can get today. So at home, yeah. So please buy your machines at epsalinene.com just for a more enjoyable and easier life. Yeah, like I was saying, let's have a more enjoyable and easier life, eating our traditional food like we know it, yeah, like we normally like it, and prepared by ourselves exactly the way we like it, so that we don't always have to go to shops and buy from commercial places where, you know, for commercial prepared oils, or that we don't even know if it was properly grown organically. We don't know what chemicals went into the preparation of their oils. So you can do your own oil at home, your own enjoy your own traditional food at home, prepared just the way you like it, without any concerns that you know there may be toxins in there, you know, because maybe the oil was not prepared organically, because that's from our marula trees. That's organic, yeah. And the mahangu that we grow in our fields is organic. I put in some wheat that I bought over the internet, is true, but I made sure that I sourced organic one, yeah, so that we know that what we are eating, that we keep healthy lives. We eat, you know, we can live in cities and still eat our own food the way we like it traditionally, because we can now prepare these things easily by ourselves. Yeah. Yes, well, I'm coming to enjoy myself now. And that's my oshifima. I waited a bit too long with it. It's gone a bit cold, so I'll go and put it in the oven. And not oven, microwave to warm it up. It's wholemeal, and it's just delicious. God, just delicious. And this oshifima with, I think I'm just going to eat anyway. This oshifima with the Ojove. Oh. Man. Now I'll go and warm it up so I can enjoy my meal fully. The chicken, you dip it in the Ojove. This is pure Ojove that I made, because the machine squeezes out so much of the oil that you are not worried about wasting it. You don't use it sparingly. And if you saw the little mahukus that I used to make it, that was all. Those little mahukus in that plastic bag I had. I didn't even touch the other plastic bag of mahuku. It was just this. That's the little ones. This is all the oil. Yeah. All right. Oh, you wash it, meme. Let's go. Yeah. Oh. I think my life has just become richer. I don't think I can wait to go and warm my oshifima up again. I'll just eat it the way it is. My life has just improved, I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. Eating healthy food, organic. Because marula oil, is, of course, is organically prepared. I mean, in our villages, we don't put chemicals on our trees. They grow naturally all around us. And I made sure the grains I sourced were organically grown. Kalasho whole meal. Very healthy. Very healthy. Not over processed ones that you find in the shops. You know, she henano njo kushikucha. Oheshi preparing angaipi. Oh. Without much effort, you can eat good food. So this is proof of that. This is proof of that. Our good traditional food. Then the food that has been chosen by our forefathers over millennia. They have perfected the techniques of making it. Because that is delicious. It is. This is a delicacy in our tradition. Oh, why because you're Ojove, meme. Yeah, let me enjoy my food. I'll take off the video now. Yeah. Dati mbwa shikwain kuweda ko shikwain ndahala kucha uhu kuvonumba ota ohai kupa maji na mahapusha sheshino lili very efficient. It squeezes out the last drop of the oil, almost all of it is squeezed out, so you get high yields of oil from a bit of marula nuts. You get a lot of oil because the machine is very efficient at squeezing out all the oil, whilst when we do it traditionally, a lot of oil is still left in the dough. That is cooked to make omai, but you can still cook the residue from this marula oil I've pressed. You just rehydrate it. We put water back, and it's still, you can still cook that as omai. And like I showed you when I was pressing, the residue was a bit oily itself. I had oil on my hand when I was touching it, so it has enough oil to be cooked with omai. But the machine is so efficient in taking out all the the last drops of oil. That is you don't waste oil. You get high yields of marula oil from just a bit of mahuku. Very high yields indeed. Another reason to get yourself the machine. Yeah. Yes, I do like eating on my bed. Comfortable. Yeah.